What's going on? This is D Rex. I want to come to you with one more video. I was watching CNN, fake news. I mean, most of these news sites is they fake. I mean, they didn't show their true colors. Since Donald Trump started running for president, they were so biased. It was so obvious. I mean, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I do watch Fox sometimes. They're pretty accurate. But I mean, it's ridiculous. Donald really exposed them for who they are. So I won't be watching CNN anymore. I'll try not to at least. MSNBC, all that mess. I mean, it's crazy. But what I was gonna say is, I actually voted for Donald Trump. I knew I was gonna vote for him when he first announced he was gonna run, and when he announced he was running, I was gonna vote for him. Um, I mean, he was hitting the nail on the head with everything about jobs and safety for the nation, and our country is in debt like $20 trillion. I mean, all these countries is China is ripping us off, like, but they've been ripping us off for years, and he was pretty much hitting the nail on the head. So I mean, I was like, hey, that's real. And like he said, I'm not a politician, so I can say whatever the hell I want to say. I was like, hey, that's real, because I would do the same thing if I'm paying for my own campaign. Like, nobody can control me. I could just. I'm pretty much not like I'm not a puppet. I don't really have to do what other people tell me. I can just run things how I want to run them. If you like it, cool. If you don't, oh well. I don't have to kiss nobody's ass. Bottom line, in the story. That's kind of how life works. If you can finance your own stuff. You don't have to borrow money from this person, borrow money from that person. From when just from a poor person to a rich person. If you can finance your own stuff, then you have more freedom. You can do what you want to do, say what you want to say, and that's that. Fuck whoever don't like it. Oh well, it just is what it is. And that pretty much won him the presidency. So I mean, I salute him. He's always been a great businessman. You know, and I feel like the country should be ran like a business. That's what it is, a business. That's what China is. The United States of America is a business. All these trade deals, that's why we're $20 trillion in debt. It's because of bad business. So maybe he can help, because Barack Obama, he don't know nothing about business. He was just the president, mingling with the Hollywood stars and promoting gay marriage and all this stuff. Like, it is what it is. I mean, I don't have nothing against gay people, but that's not really an important issue. Like, terrorism is very important. Jobs, people coming out of poverty, trying to make it out of poverty, schools, education, that's important. I don't think homosexuality is that important. You could be gay. I don't have nothing against gay people. That's fine, but that's not really something. If I was president, that wouldn't be on top of my to-do list. Just keeping it real, just wouldn't. Um, but yeah, man, Trump is president, and I guess he's gonna continue to get backlash because I don't know if it's because he ran as a Republican, conservative Republican. I guess I don't know because I mean, because I know back in 2001 when George Bush was president and he got inaugurated, you had protesters talking about the science. Oh, he's not my president. All this, the same stuff. I guess it's a little bit worse this time. I guess people will get over it. I don't know. It just is what it is. But shoot, I would say I'm more of a conservative than a liberal because I don't believe in all that stuff. I don't believe in promoting gay marriage and all that stuff and all that mess. I don't believe in all that stuff. You can be gay if you want to be gay. It's nothing wrong. I mean, do what you do. It's a free country. It's the United States of America. But at the same time, I'm not going to be signing off on stuff, to give them the edge, because all they're going to do is be asking for more stuff. Now, you see they talking about the transgender bathrooms. Why are we even having this conversation? It doesn't make any sense. I have 2 kids. I have a boy and a girl. That doesn't make any sense. Why would I have to explain to my children, oh, this is a transgender bathroom? And I'm like, what? No, it make no sense. It's more important stuff to talk about. It's more important issues to be talked about or to be taken care of than that type of mess. And that's why our country is in the mess that it's in, because they putting this type of stuff before jobs and people prospering and getting the trade deals right, and like stuff that's important, getting the crime rate down. It's just like, what? Why are we even talking about this? But hey, Barack Obama, thanks to him, I mean, he signed off on that crap. So they gonna be, the past 8 years, he ain't been doing nothing. He ain't did nothing for blacks. Didn't even attempt to do nothing for blacks, to my understanding. Because if you look at these inner cities in Baltimore and Detroit and St. Louis, all these different places, it's a mess. Like all these. So when I see people bashing Trump about trying to bring jobs back and to these places, I'm like, what? Why would you go against that? It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. All these entertainers, they don't make no sense to me. I'm still trying to figure that one out. But yeah, like I said, I did vote for Donald Trump, and once he announced, I already started listening to his message, and I was like, okay. And like he explained, he said, I'm not a politician, so a lot of people might not like me because I guess I don't have that look that a politician has. I don't speak the way a politician speaks. These politicians, they actors, they persuade people to vote for them, even though they have no intentions of doing anything for the people. They just know how to, just a big game. And like he said, I'm going to work for the American people, so I don't have no special interests, none of that mess. So I mean, and he's a businessman, never been a politician. So I guess that's why people like more on the edge, because he's just a businessman, just real estate, owning casinos and golf courses and stuff like that. Like, the man worked hard, so but I mean, I think he'll do good, the best that he can. The country is $20 trillion in debt after Obama left office, so I guess he can do the best he can do. I think he'll do good for the economy. Never know, he might do great. But these people crazy, man. These news people, CNN and MSNBC and I guess your local news networks. The best news network I can look at is Fox News and Alex Jones and some YouTube videos. That's like the best way I get my news, but I can like kind of decipher the stuff for myself and see like, okay, what's true or what's not. Because CNN, they gonna lie. They gonna make up stuff just to get ratings and stuff. That's pretty much what it is. Like with these news networks, they just try to get ratings. It's just like when you watch the Super Bowl. It's usually on Fox. So that day, Super Bowl Sunday, they make a lot of money that day because everybody is tuning in. So that's pretty much how it works. These news networks, whatever is fake news, but whatever gets people talking and watching, then they gonna talk about it. I mean, just to make money, it's a lot of money to be made. It's a lot of money to be made in politics, also. So, but yeah, I support Donald. You know, I've been supporting him since summer of 2015. Um, but yeah, that's about it. Have a good day.